The final area that I think about is government interventions. How this coronavirus has helped create a new perspective, a new way of seeing how things can be done. So we've known for quite a while that the Chinese government thinks many steps ahead. And they're always sort of trying to figure out what's the best way to do things. They have contingency plans, right? But what we're going to start seeing now is they're going to have contingency plans for their contingency plans. So they're really going to see how they can map out all the different scenarios and see what's the best way of responding and create structures, create systems to be able to respond in the most effective way. We also know that the priority for this year is internal stability. But now after the outbreak, we're going to see that this internal stability has to do with the feeling in the country, this feeling of unity, this feeling of people coming together and working towards a common goal. And another area that is going to be rapidly accelerated now is the expansion out of China. And so we're going to see more Chinese companies using the technology that they have, using the data that they have, working in China, being all connected together to go out into the world and to expand into entirely new areas. And the final piece here has to do with the concept of the China dream. So the Chinese government has been pushing towards 2020 as the vision to be a moderately prosperous nation. And in my estimation, they've already done that. But they're going to push till the end of 2020 to make sure that they've hit the goals that they wanted to hit by the end of 2020. And they're going to come together. And this coronavirus is going to create a solidarity within the nation, a unity within the nation to move forwards together to hit that vision. So China 2.0 is the idea that China is moving towards something new. Now it's accelerating because of this coronavirus. It's had a bit of a dip now, a bit of a hit to the economy, but it's going to start accelerating now towards what I'm calling China 2.0. So essentially China 2.0 is tied into the concept of the China dream. And so we're going to see this push towards an entirely new country that we've actually never seen before. Because what's happening now is the way that they're integrating the technology, the way that they're integrating the way that the economy works, with the way that the government works, with the way that the state-owned enterprises work with the private enterprises. We've never seen a model like this before. The China model is completely unique. China, Xi Jinping has talked about a concept that he calls 人类命运共同体, which essentially means that we are a community of shared destiny. I prefer to translate that. That's the way it's usually translated. The way I prefer to translate it is thinking about it in terms of we are a species that is coming together and working towards a common vision. And we've actually never had this on planet Earth before. It's always been one empire, then another empire. But the Chinese empire is not a hegemonic one. And we've only really seen hegemonic empires before. The Chinese government is not trying to take over the world. What they're trying to do is create a harmonious world. We talk about China 2.0, but we can also talk about World 2.0, where we can actually create the kind of planet that we want and then drive our entire species, all of the nations on planet Earth, towards that. So that's what I talk about when I talk about China 2.0. It's China leading the pack towards us creating the planet, the world that we want, World 2.0.